So welcome to yet another video. In this video, we'll solve a Python program, the following Python program as we can see, which is a menu-driven program and that uses a phone book dictionary and various options are given in the menu. We have to write down the functions for the specific options. So let's read it. There are three options given. One is for updating the phone book, querying from the phone book, and the third is the exit option. And we can see that when we are selecting an option, for example, the option number one, we are calling a function which is named as update phone book, and we can also see that the name of the dictionary is phone book because it is printing in the print statement. And also we have noticed that the function definition of update phone book is missing, so we have to write down all these things. And not only that, we have to write a function, we have to name a function for query. And why not, there are some options missing in the menu, for example, deleting an element from the dictionary, which that also we'll try to incorporate, and something more also we can do later on. So let's start. We open Python and we'll first write down the functions, necessary functions, and we'll be importing some modules also. But before that, let us check the part of the question that was there. So it was like this: while true. So we can always see the question from here. We can keep it open in one of the window. We can refer it back whenever it is required. So we are actually going to type this much first. So while true, print. Option number one is update. Update phone book. Option number two. Option number three. We can give option number four and option number five also. Let's see if we can add more options. So number two is query from phone book. Query from phone book. Option number three can be delete a record from phone book dictionary. Number four can be storing the phone book in hard disk. So I'll be using some special module for this. And number five can be exit option. Exit or exit phone book program. We'll write exit. So here comes the various options. So we have to still take the user choice. So answer equals to, we can take the numeric choice. So int input. We can write down enter your choice. If answer is equals to 1, then something is already given here in the question. When the answer is equals to 1, we are accepting name and phone number and calling the function update phone book. So we'll exactly write down those things. We write name equals to input, enter name, phone equals to int input, enter phone number, and the function is called update phbk name phone. And also what we can do is print option. Also he was given print phone book. After updating we can actually print the phone book also. We have to understand that this we have to write down these functions now, but let us complete the menu first. If answer is equals to 2, why we are completing the menu? Because it will be easier for us to name the function while defining it. So while answer is equals to 2, what we are going to do is we have to do a query from the phone book. So query means I'm calling a function that actually given a name, it displays the phone number. So again we can ask the name from the program. Okay, and then I can give a name, so qr query phbk, which actually takes this name. So it does a query and it displays that particular name out there, so it can be displayed locally also. Then if answer is equals to 3, which was actually not given in that question, we have added it. So suppose we have to delete a record, so then and then also we can actually ask for the name, because name is the key element out here in my phone book dictionary. And here what we'll do is we'll delete, so we write a call a function del phbk. We will be writing this function also, and name. And what we can do is we can print phone book after deleting the record. And when option is equals to 4, if answer is equals to 4, it should actually store something permanently. So for that we also have to import some module, which we will do globally in this case. Okay, and also we need to open a file in a specific location, so those things we will fix up before only. But we write down the name of the file equals to open, which we are going to open, and we can name it as spc. Today's date we can write 2302 day and month .dat, and we open the file in write binary mode. It's a binary file. So the file is open. Once the file is open, what we can do is we can actually call the pickle module, which the pickle module will be imported. So pickle module, pickle dot, there is a function dump. So function takes two parameters. One is the object. The object is nothing but the phone book dictionary, and it will be dumped in the file instance that is open. And also we write down the protocol for it, pickle dot, we take the highest protocol that ensures. So this much after dumping, we can give the command file dot close, and when we come to the option number 5, if answer is equals to 5, we can come out of the program break. But I will not press enter because it will start the menu. Instead of that, I'll just cut it, and I have to do something. I have to declare the dictionary first, and one by one I will have to write down the functions. Update phone book, qr phone book. So I have to cut paste many times, I know. So let us declare the dictionary first. Phone book, equals to dictionary. So this is the first thing that we are doing. And then as we can see that we have a function update phone book that we have to write down this one. So what exactly we do now here is we write down def update phbk. It takes two parameters, say a comma b. A can be the name and B can be the phone number. So we will have to call the update function. So phone book dot, it will pop up now. We can see that update function is popped up, and we have to put in the first bracket and within that a curly brace, and here we write a colon b. That ensures that it adds in that particular dictionary itself. So we have actually written the first function. So what is the next function that we have to write? It is query from phone book. Given a name, we have to find the phone number. So QRBK, QRPHBK. Right. So we write on the function def QRPHBK. It takes a single parameter, say a, which is nothing but the name that will be passed here. So I'm traversing the dictionary and I'll try to find a match because name will be the key element. So if I write for I in phone book, if I is equals to a, we find a match. We have to display, or we can actually return the phone number. We can give a print statement also here. We can write print phone book I. So that will definitely be the phone number of that particular person whose name is given as A. And that means if it finds a match, otherwise it will not print anything. But we are not giving that option now. So what is the third function that we have to write? It's a del function. So here also name is, and the function name is dephbk. So carefully we cut it again, dephbk. So we write def dephbk. Here we take a parameter a, and what actually it does is we can call the function phone book dot one function. There are two functions, one is pop, another is pop item. So if I use the pop function, it takes a parameter. Pop item doesn't take. Pop item will actually pop the last element always, but here it takes, okay, removes specified key and returns the corresponding value. So a will be removed, and what I can do is I can give a return statement out here to show. So it will be removed from that particular dictionary, and I don't know whether we have printed that particular option. Yes, we have printed the phone book after. So the control comes back here and it prints the phone book, and the option number 4 actually dumps it. So if there are no errors in our program, it should run now correctly. And also we need to check one thing, that if there are any similar files or files of similar nature in here, that has to be removed. So that particular file .dat file of that name is not there. So what we do is we have to change the working directory and also have to import the module, pickle module. So that also we do. So we write import pickle, otherwise it will run in an error, and also import operating system, and make operating system, use operating system module to change the working directory to a specific directory where the files can be very easily located. So in this case we have a directory ready in the C drive that we have used time and again in different videos. There is py01 which I am making the current working directory. So when I am opening the file in option number 4, it will be opened here. So this is the location actually, which right now it is not there. So once I place the option number 4, it should be created. So let's try the code now. The moment I press enter, it should run, and here I should give a space. So it looks good. So update phone book option is come. Enter name ABC. Enter a phone number 234. So it is actually displaying. Again I will add. So enter a choice. Enter name WER. Enter a phone number 900. So it's there. And phone number. Enter a name. Enter a choice. So again update. Let's update. Enter a name QWE. Phone number 911. So you can see that the dictionary is building up. So query, let's query something. So let's try to find out the phone number of QWE. Enter your choice. So I'm querying. So I'm writing 2. Enter name. I'm writing QWE. So we can see that it is displaying the phone number 911. Okay, now what is left is deleting a record from the phone book. Suppose if I want to delete WER. So I'll be writing 3. Option 3. We write WER, and we can see that it's gone. It is only 2 records are there, and number 4 I'll be using option number 4 now. Now before using option number 4, you can see that that DAT file is not there. Okay, but when I press option number 4, after pressing the option number 4, it is now permanently written instantly. And if I check my file, I should see that particular record. Yeah, it is there. You can see SPC 2302.dat 1 kilobyte, which is actually now there in the hard disk. Straight away it is created. And option number 5, it comes out. So this completes the menu driven program. I hope you have understood, and I'll show you the code slowly by scrolling from the beginning. And here a few things we have to note down. The first, only the menu was given, and in the menu one function was there, which was not defined. So slowly we have to define all these functions in the beginning before we run this menu while loop. So we have written that function, defined that function. We have also defined the query phone book, and also we have added something extra, deleting from the phone book. And for some purposes, as option number 4, we have imported the pickle module when we have changed the working directory. So these are the extra things which was not required in the question, but to make it more interesting, we have added these features. And I hope all of you have understood that how this particular dictionary program has been written, and once we have executed, how it was working. So I hope if I run it again, and just scrolling up and down for you, and we have done the entire thing very slowly. So I hope all of you will try this in your own machine, and please comment below whether you have liked this particular program, this code, and if you like it, so please share the video with others, and please subscribe so you can watch some more interesting videos and become a full-fledged programmer very soon. So thank you for watching the video.